Hello everyone and welcome to this channel, or welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make this eyeglass holder or another one. I'm going to show you the basics, how to make the pig, and I wanted to make a polar bear. So for that you need a different size of crochet hook if you want to do like me. I have a 5mm 2.5 and 1.75 different size of yarn needle. For if you have those, you can use it. It's like a clipped eye like this, or you can use for me I'm just gonna use this black yarn, a smaller one. And for the yarns, I'm gonna use this white and this black. For the polar bear, and I'm gonna use those pinks and the same black for the pig. You can use a thick yarn that goes with a 5mm hook, or like me, use two yarns together. So let's get started. And of course, I forgot this pair of scissors, but it's basic. So to make the body, it's the same for the polar bear and the pig. Yeah, make a slip knot. You begin with a chain of 13. Of course, we begin with a thicker one, so the 5mm hook, and there you're gonna skip the last chain, and you're gonna single crochet back to make 11. So you leave the last one. So there we made 11 single crochets, and that is the row 0 around which we're gonna make the other rounds. So for the round 1, we begin on the last one here. We're gonna increase of 3, that is to say we're gonna make 4 single crochets in the same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're gonna, so here we have 4, and we're gonna go back on the 11 single crochet on the other side. So you're gonna hide this cue in there too. So you're gonna put your crochet on the exact same spot as the one on the opposite, and 11 single crochet back. And then here we have the 11 single crochet on the other side, and on the top we have the very first single crochet we made of the row 0. It's on that one that we're gonna make the increase of 3, that is to say 4 single crochet on the same stitch here. So 3 and 4. As you can see, I began with a lighter pink for the body, and we're gonna crochet 10 single crochet back to reach just before the increase of the row 1. So 10 single crochets here. So for now, so we finished the 10 single crochets, and now we're gonna increase on the 4 single crochet of the corner of the turn. So we're gonna 4 increase. So first increase, 1 increase in each single crochet, second increase, so 2 single crochet, and then third increase, and fourth giving in total 8 single crochet on this turn. And then we're gonna 11 single crochet to get to the other side. And here we're gonna do the exact same thing as on the other side. So we're gonna increase, so 2 single crochet in each of the 4 of there. And after that, we're gonna do the 11 single crochet to get back to the other side. So here we've made the 10 single crochets to get to the other side. And here we're gonna single crochet on 1, the first, and then we're gonna increase on the second, and we do that the same. After that, 1 single crochet and then an increase just next to it, and we do that 4 times in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then again 11 single crochet here. So as you notice, there are 11 single crochet on the straight line here, and here there are 10. And as on the first side of the opposite, we're gonna do the same here. So single crochet on the first and increase on the second, and do that 4 times in total. Then we're gonna 10 single crochet again to finish the row. For this row, we're gonna 1 single crochet, increase, and then 1 single crochet. That is what you're gonna repeat 4 times here. So 1 single crochet, increase, and then 1 single crochet, and you do that until you reach here, and then 11 single crochet and the same single crochet, increase, single crochet here again to finish the row. Actually, you need to add the last 10 single crochets to finish the row. So here technically we have 53 single crochet, 53 stitches around, and for this last row we're just gonna do those 53 single crochets for the edge to mount a little bit. Here I made the 53 single stitches. I'm gonna just add 2 single crochet, sorry, to smooth the edge. So I'm gonna slip stitch here on the next one after the 2, and then slip stitch and pull. I've already cut my yarn, and pull here too. So I think it's smoother like this. So here we finish the head. So I'm gonna directly within this edge so it's out of the way. I use yarn needle with flexible butt. It's easier to weave in this way, so I'm just gonna go on the wrong side and I'm gonna hide it beneath the last row like this. There, and I'm just gonna go but on the row beneath, and go on the other side, and it should be pretty secured now, as this is not an item that you will play with, carry all the time. It will be just settle on your desk, and it doesn't need much of securing. And then here we finish this. Actually, I have a little, that was a cue of the very first row. Just hide it underneath. So to make the nose and ears, I'm going to use this pink a little darker. So you make a magic ring like this. I don't know if you already know, but just do as I show if you don't. Here, and I'm just going to simply make 8 single crochet on the magic ring. So here I've got 8. I'm just gonna pull the tightest I can, and I'm going to slip stitch on the very first chain. Yes, it's the very first chain I made earlier, and I'm gonna slip stitch on the single crochet just beside it here. I can cut it long because I'm gonna weave this nose to the body afterwards. I'm gonna pull and pull it tight here. So here, this is the cue of the magic ring. I'm just gonna pull it a little tighter so you can see it's completely closed. And what I'm gonna do is tie them together so that the magic ring doesn't loosen up. So it remains tight like this. Just try to put your knot. Even though you pull it very tight, it's okay, because this part would be under, your nose would be this way. So I made a knot, and I'm gonna make a single one just in case. There. So I made my nose. So now we're gonna take this black yarn and take the needle, your needle, and put some, it doesn't need to be very long, just enough to make the 2 nostrils. Just here, I think I'm good. And to make the nostril, it will be this way. I'm just gonna try to be symmetric when you do. Just over here, about maybe a little bit on the right here. It's perfect. Not too far down from the center, but not too high though. And you try to make it as straight as possible. Here seems to be okay. And you try to go on the other side here, exactly on the same spot if possible. Here. So on the other side it will look like this. And try to be on the same level here to go through a little bit diagonal so that it is long enough. There, looks good to me. And on the other side, just simply cut this and tie them together so that it's secure. So 1 and 2 to be sure it's secure. And there you have your nose. And this will be hidden underneath, so I'm going to just pull those yarns this side underneath here like this and cut what could go over so that it is hidden when we sew it to the head. So to sew it to the head, we're going to put the longer cue into the yarn needle. There. And where you ended here would be above. So here to here there are 12. Like 12, yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the middle should be in between 6.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the middle is here. And you're gonna go straight. So from this line, straight from the middle, you count 1, 2, 3. And there you put this as the middle, the very middle, where you're gonna put the nose. So not to lose this middle, that middle, I'm gonna just put this yarn here so that I know that it should be here. So now I'm gonna sew, keeping in mind that my middle needs to be there. And I'm going to go straight from down or straight. Always put your needle just straight through it like this. It doesn't need to be in the middle of stitches or anything. The most important is that it's symmetrical. Here and then straight in. Oh, my yarn disappeared. My black yarn disappeared. It's over there. It's okay. You can test if it's on the right place with your little eyes. Where are my eyes? Here. So technically my eyes should be here, and I'm gonna show you how to do this later. So 1, 2, 3, it should be here. Apparently it's okay, it looks okay. And then we keep on sewing. And the very last one, I'm just doing it like over here. It's very hard to go through. Hard. Yeah. Can't even go through. I'm gonna break it. Ugh. Okay. Here and here, I'm just gonna tie it somewhere, like here, maybe to secure. I like to tie stuff to make it secure. Like I put one yarn in the other one. I'm gonna tie it to secure it here. I'm gonna put this one on the other side too, or from here. It's okay from here. And I'm gonna hide them in my work, like somewhere over there. And this one. Somewhere over there. I'm gonna cut. Then to make the eyes, or if you don't have this, you're gonna need to make little eyes like this. It's very simple. You just do a magic ring just like earlier. Yeah. And then you do the exact same thing as the nose. Gonna single crochet 8 into the magic ring. So here I used the 1.75 millimeter hook. I'm gonna leave a long queue to sew it, so you can pull the magic ring the tightest you can, so there, or if you want to have a little hole for the eyes, but for me it's okay to have it tight. And then I'm gonna slip stitch on the first single crochet, and then on the second to secure it, and pull tight too. And as I showed with the nose, I'm gonna tie them together, those two tails. To make sure they don't loosen up. So you have the eye here, and we're gonna sew it where I said before. So you can use both of the queue directly, or one of them as my needle. Actually, maybe I can put the two inside. So I made it. So as I'm going to put my eye on a third from this corner, 1, 2, 3, I need to sew it around the hole. So I'm not going to go through, I'm just going to put my needle wish around like this. It's upside down, I think. This, and go back on the next stitch. What is this? Okay. And then on around the corner around the hole again, and on a stitch down a stitch, around the hole again, and up into the eye. Yeah. Okay, I lost. I'm gonna use this one, even though it's quite big, but leave a longer tail if you do it this way, or just use the plastic eye. We're going down on a stitch, so technically all of this is multiple of 4, so it should work, but it doesn't really need to be perfect. Where are we now? Here. We put an eye, and you do the same around this hole. On the other side, to secure it, I'm just going to pull one of the tails here, tie them up. Actually, if you make the eyes this way, it would be more steady, as on this one, as you have those on the back. It's it can be a little bit less steady, but not that unsteady. But in this way, you just have it completely flat. So after you tie them up, you can hide it just the same way as you hid for the nose. I'm just going this way, maybe. So leave a long queue, guys. Don't be like me. That's when this kind of needle comes handy. So, and hide it better too, as I'm lazy bone. And do the same for the other eyes. So we finished this part. So we're gonna make the ears now, and I'm gonna use my 2.5mm hook and 1 strand, 1 yarn only. I'm gonna make the slip knot, and we're gonna, for the ears, we're gonna use 5 stitches up here, and you're gonna go straight from the eyes up to find the middle of each. So when you find the middle, you just got 1, 2. On the right, in there, we're gonna put a chain 1, and then single crochet, and then on the next one, you're just going to single crochet on back loop only of this edge. You put an increase here, actually. Put increases on the next 4 stitches, as we're gonna use 5 stitches wide. So 4, and here is the 5th stitch and 4th increase. So this is the first ear. I'm gonna chain 1 and flip, here we're just gonna single crochet in all the 9 single crochets of the previous row. Here, here, and the last one. Gonna chain 1 and flip. Here we're gonna put a decrease on the first as a first stitch. So to make a decrease, you pull through the first hole and pull through the second and yarn over the whole thing, and then a single crochet until, and you're gonna decrease on the last 2 stitches. So here and the last 2 here, I'm gonna decrease just like how I showed. Then chain 1 and flip. We do the same here. Decrease on the first as first and last. Here again, tag, and then for the last 2 stitches a decrease. Yeah, chain 1, flip, and then we do the same again, a decrease, single crochet, decrease there. So we just have 5 stitches on this row, and chain 1 and flip, and here we're gonna decrease in all the 3 stitches, chain 1 to secure it. So now we have 1 ear, and here I'm gonna leave a tail and cut, pull through and pull. If you want to do like me, you can fold 1 ear here like this. I find it cute, or you can leave it just like that. But to fold it, I'm just going to sew. So I'm gonna put it here maybe so that it will fold inwards. So here you're just gonna secure it somewhere. Put a knot, like a little knot. You just pass one and make a little knot and hide your I'm just gonna hide my yarn on this row here. Yeah, why don't you get in? And then cut here and cut here, and I have my little fold here. And you see, even though there is this, it's not fully, it's even better for this to float like this a little bit. And then I'm gonna make the second ear, but I'm not gonna fold the second one. Just put a magic ring. Just be careful here, because as we want it to be symmetrical, you're just gonna, so find the stitch just above the eye is this one, so 1, 2 here. As we made 1 single crochet here and then increase to make it symmetrical, here we're gonna make the increase first, 4 increases and then 1 single crochet as the last. So here I'm gonna increase, back loop only, increase, I tried to make the ears with big yarn, just like the nose and stuff, but it doesn't look good with big yarn. It doesn't have enough details, so that's why I changed it. And then here, the last one is a single crochet, so 4 increases and a single crochet, chain 1, and then you do the exact same thing as for the first ear. So for the second ear, I'm just gonna hide it, as I don't want it to be folded. So here I'm just going to go back here, not too tight though, down here, and cross here, down here, and cross. I like how if you make the decreases on the side of the ear really tight, as I did, your ear will be curved, will just be curved like this, and it's perfect. You see how it's a little curve here, and that's it. So tell me in the comments, which one do you prefer, with those sparkling eyes, little eyes, or with this like completely soulless pig, but with glasses. He got so cute. Now he sees. But oh, look at those little sparkly eyes though. So for the polar bear, we do exactly the same. I use different eye color. So the head is exactly the same. I put the eyes on, and we're gonna make the nose. So for the nose, we do exactly the same as for the pig, the little round here, but we need to put a nose on it, and we're gonna take this black again, gonna do a magic ring, so here's your magic ring, and you're gonna chain 2 and then double crochet, second double crochet, and then 2 half double crochet, then first half, second half, and then you repeat that 3 times. So double crochet, double crochet, half double, half double, and then a third time double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, and half double crochet, and then you pull your tail to close the ring. Gonna slip stitch on the top, actually on the top, on the double crochet, no, actually on the top of the chain, the second chain, just next to it here, and then slip stitch again on the double crochet just next to it, and then leave a long tail and cut, pull through and tie it. So I'm gonna tie the whole thing a little bit tighter, and then here, just as before, I'm gonna secure those two by tying them together, but I'm just going to try to hide the knot behind so that it's not visible from the front. Yeah, there. Here we have this little triangle that we're gonna put on here like this to make the muzzle, the nose and the muzzle. Put it up like this. So I'm gonna just go through, just back on the point here, just go through, and the same, just straight down, and then on the other point here, straight down, and then on the last point here, and then down there, here, and I'm just gonna put the other here, down there too. So they are hidden behind this, the muzzle. Yeah, gonna tie them together to secure it. And then I can just cut it as this is behind, and there should not be seen at all. So I have this muzzle here, and I'm going to sew it just like the other for the pig. Okay, and now for the ear, it's very simple. I'm gonna make a magic ring, chain 2, 1, 2, and then you're gonna double crochet 12 in the magic ring. So 1, 2 to 12. Here 12, then you pull your magic ring, slip stitch on the chain of the first chain here, slip stitch, and then chain 1. Gonna pull this tight. And just as with the pig, you look for the middle stitch just on this edge. So here is the middle. You're gonna put the ear on 4 stitches. So the middle, 2 on the right and 1 on the left. Same here, middle, 2 on the right and 1 on the left. So those will be the 4. So we begin here as this is first one, and you're not gonna work on the back loop but on the loop, the complete loop, like just here. In here we're gonna make the first increase first here, just 1 hard, so single crochet here and in the same hole and in the same stitch as it is on a crease. So now I have 2 single crochet made in this stitch. On the next one, I'm gonna make the single crochet and the first half of the increase of the next one is I'm making 2 single crochet for each hole. I finish the increase on the next stitch of the edge. And another one here for a single crochet next to it. And on the next, we're gonna make an increase. The 2 will be on the same hole of the edge. And we finished the work on the edge. And we keep on doing the pattern. So single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase, single crochet, increase for the last, actually we're done, that was the last one, and we're going to slip stitch on this hole here. As we've seen, this is the chain of the first in which we finished, and here's the last one. We're just going to slip stitch on that and then slip stitch on the first hole of the edge. Cut a long tail as usual and pull. Here you can pull it tight just up, and for the other tail I just put it next to it, and tied them together so they are secure. And now I'm just going to hide the rest. Those 2, if they don't break, I hope your yarn are better than mine. Oh my gosh. And just hide it here and here. Oh my god, that was a lot of adventure. So you can choose any color you want. You can mix it, like if you use brown for this, it will just turn out to be a bear, a classic bear. If you mix this with those ears, with this muzzle, it can turn out to be a dog. And yeah, like a cat. You can mix them all. Like, I can take this, put these ears with orange, and you change the color to black here. You can have a fox, and don't fold the ear. Yeah, you can mix them as you want. Those glasses, I had them since for about 5 years now. I need to change them. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And tell me in the comments which one do you like, which technique, and if actually it should be really fast to make as I'm using a thick yarn, but you can make it with a thinner yarn and make more rows and 2 rows of edge, for example. But as I'm a lazy bum, I like to do it fast. I like it when it's done fast. And what are those? Yeah, thanks for watching.